Welcome to the most asked organizational change questions. Today's question is, does organizational change always have a positive effect? And the correct answer is no. Let's look at what some of the contributing factors to a negative impact from organizational change might be. Number one, it is a top-down initiative, which basically means that the people are not emotionally invested. And because they're not emotionally invested, that usually means less buy-in and more resistance to the change, which basically means that management and the administration has more work to create the same effort. And number two, no follow-through. Sounds like a nursery rhyme, but hey, this is one of the most important things. People don't trust you if you don't consistently follow through with what you're trying to do. What happens is you have this great initiative, you've got this great change thing going on, you've got all this stuff that's going to happen, and you actually can build some people's expectations up, and then because of the resistance, because of the lack of buy-in, and some of the other places, what ends up happening is basically you give up halfway through. And that creates lack of trust. So the next time you actually try an initiative, the next time you actually try to do something to change and improve the organization, people don't trust you. And then they get jaded. So no follow-through is going to be one of the biggest and most important factors why you get bad results from an organizational change initiative. And number three, top management has huge egos. This usually means that top management feels that they're, well, pretty much always right. Now, of course, if they're always right, that means anybody that is contradicting them must be wrong. So what happens is that any process is going to be vetted through the top management, and the people aren't really going to get involved. There's not going to be any ownership, and they're going to try to ram it through, and people are going to not only resist it, but they will rebel against it. Why? Because, people don't like people with huge, giant egos because, well, honestly, they're just difficult to relate to. When top management is egocentric, they're not organization-centric. They don't trust people. People like to be trusted. Well, I like to be trusted. Do you like to be trusted? I'm sure you do. So, number three, make sure that you work on top management to help them understand that they're not always right. So these are the three factors that can negatively impact organizational change. In the next video, we'll share with you three factors that will make organizational change work. Until then, this is Arthur F. Carmazzi wishing you great success. If you'd like to see more of the most asked organizational change questions videos, go to changepsychology.org. That's changepsychology.org. Sign up there and you will get all 88 of the most asked organizational change questions videos. And if you have a burning question about organizational change, go ahead and contact me personally at arthur@carmazzi.net. That's arthur@carmazzi.net. This is Arthur F. Carmazzi wishing you great